Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for connecting with me today.
Thank you for getting your time here. How are you? How was your day?
My day was great and I'm doing fantastic.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay.
so what was your day like? What did you do today?
What was my day like? It was, I did my work, my
Mm-hmm.
profession, right? And then I I I did everything like usually I do, right?
Okay, your
And
daily routine.
yeah, my daily schedule routine, visuals, and I consider it's great, right?
That's
Because the
fantastic.
you made early morning, you have to list out those all things you have to do,
Mm-hmm.
and if you complete 70 to 80% of your task,
Yes,
you
yes,
feel confident, right?
exactly. So you
And
were
that is
able to
all.
accomplish your to-do list today?
Yes, a few
That's,
are still left, but after this session I will complete that.
that's amazing. That's amazing. Wasn't it a holiday for you today?
Holiday. Mm, I don't consider, to be very honest, I don't consider holiday because it's weekend, no? Saturday today and tomorrow is a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So what they modest people do on Sunday, they sleep late morning,
Yeah,
wake up late night.
yeah.
And on even on Sunday, I try to keep myself busy because I am associated with Toastmaster Club. So
Yeah,
on Sunday, I do laundry, I clean my home, I make my favorite food on Sunday.
fantastic. You try to keep yourself occupied and you try to make it productive. That's your me time.
Yes, and this is on Sunday what I do on Sunday, because when I go to public speaking classes, it
Mm-hmm.
takes 3 or 4 hours. So after
Mm-hmm.
coming there, I make my favorite dish. I clean my room. Room. I do laundry. These all things.
Fantastic. I see a lot of books at the back. Are you fond of reading?
Yes, I am.
That's great. That's amazing. Which is your favorite book? Would you like to tell me about it?
I have many favorite books, like The
Okay.
Power of Subconscious Mind, The Magic of Thinking
Okay.
Big, Creative Visualization, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Psychology of Money,
Mm-hmm.
or You Can. I have multiple favorite books, even.
Okay. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind is one of my favorites as well. It's an
Oh,
amazing
really?
book. Yes, it
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
my mindset completely.
It's changed the way look at things, and this is totally change the perspective of your life.
Perspective of life. Yeah.
Perception, it will change. So that's fabulous. If you don't have, if you have library and if you don't have that book, then your library is not
It's
complete.
incomplete. Yeah. So what all did you learn from that book?
I learned that we are creator,
Yes. Okay.
right? And the things we want to possess in our life, if we believe that, and if we already conceive that things in our mind, we can
If you're
achieve,
able to manifest it
and we
properly.
can manifest it. and
That's
and
fantastic.
since I have read that book, I
Mm-hmm.
can say that 50%, 60 or 70% of my the things I wanted to get, possess or manifest, I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have doubled my income, to be very
Okay.
honest. Soumya, I have doubled my income. The kinds of lifestyle I wanted to get, I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting. I'm
That's
living that
so good.
lifestyle. I'm not living the fullest amount of lifestyle that I want, but I'm happy from the
That's
way I
fantastic.
spend my time. I take care of my clients. I take care of myself. The things I want to do, I do.
Mm-hmm.
right?
And
So
that's
no
all
one
because of the power of
no
your
one
thought.
yeah, so no one is okay to dictate me, Deepak, you have to use there this o'clock this time, you have to do this this time, you have to
Mhm.
do that on that time. So I am dictator of my life, and I'm love doing this work and my activity or whatever you say. I love my life.
That's fantastic. And that's how it should be, because if you are living a life you're not loving, what's the point of living anyway? Yeah.
True, true.
All right. So, and you were telling me about other books. What all have you learned from them? Like, if you could summarize, because that's the assorted variety of books. Rich Dad Poor Dad talks about your how to
Mhm.
manage your money, and books like Power of Your Subconscious Mind. They're more on how to manage your life, how to manage your thoughts. So, is the self improvement your particular genre of book that you like?
Yes, non-fiction self-help books, and I believe
Mm-hmm.
the kinds of knowledge you can get from self-help book,
Mm-hmm.
you won't get it from your school, your college, your tuition,
True.
right? These kinds of knowledge you won't get.
That's true.
And that
That's
is
true.
why, okay, 95%, disciples or no, which can call chela youngsters are failure in their life.
Yeah, that's true. I remember my dad, he forced me to read Rich Dad Poor Dad because I was not able to manage my finances properly because we are never taught that in school, on during school or in college. We're so, focused on getting scores, on getting a good GPA, getting a good percentage, but these life skills we're never really taught, right? So, and that's how these books they can help us, in terms of investment, in terms of where to put your money, how to get more money, because you might be having a good income, but you might be finishing it all by the half of the week, right?
True,
That
true, 100% true. Yes.
so
No,
if there is a book,
making
yeah.
making money is action.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping money is behavior,
That's that.
and in investing money is your knowledge.
Okay, that's
How you
actually
are
a very
spending your
smart
money is your
statement.
knowledge, right?
Yeah, that's
So that's
true.
what that's how money works.
That's true. That's so true. I'll actually, I'll write it down somewhere after this session. That's a very good point. I'll stay with that and I'll think about it.
Yeah, and people, I these days people are making good amount of money,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to show how they rich they are.
Mm-hmm.
They are buying house, luxurious car, branded clothes, and they are already in debt,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? And then they say that, oh, we are rich. They looks like, oh, they are rich, they are well earned money, they don't have tension, they are full,
Yeah.
they're living in their fullest life. But
Mm-hmm.
if you deep down into their life, you
Mm-hmm.
feel, oh, they are cursing, they are not happy.
It's shallow.
Yeah, it's lousy.
That's true. That's true. That's how, people get into this trap of, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not against materialistic things, but if you are earning money only because of, with the motive of I want a big car or I want a big house, I think that's not a big enough motivation to be earning money. That's what I
True.
believe.
And people sometimes tutor ask me, I love talking about this kinds of topic, and
Mm-hmm.
most of the encounter when I talk to these things. Oh, they began talking like, how did you get this knowledge from? What do
Mm-hmm.
you do? So let me tell you that, when I make 10,000 rupees per month,
Mm-hmm.
right? I have learned from one of the influencer. He is Gary V.
Okay.
If I make 10,000 rupees, you have to save at least 10% of your amount,
Okay.
right? 10,000, 10% would be 1,000, I think,
Yeah.
right? 1,000 you have to save. Rest of the amount you can invest.
Okay.
First save, then invest. And what is left, then spend.
Okay. So how much do you think one should invest?
I cannot tell you according to your expenditure, according to your plan, according to your knowledge, you know. No, what? Let me show you here differentiation between rich and poor. Rich people, whatever they earn, they invest, then
Okay.
they spend what is left.
Yeah.
And poor people first
Spend.
spend and then they invest
Invest.
what is left.
Yeah.
Even they don't invest, they
True. So
save,
true.
they don't invest,
Mm-hmm.
right? So as per me, what I do, whatever my amount, I try to save 50% of my amount and
Okay.
invest it. 50% of amount I save it and invest it, and rest of the money I spend.
All right.
Rest of the money, what I do, I may donate. I may help to my parents with that money. I pay my rent. I take care of my expenditure or livelihood. But I
Yeah.
try to save 50% of amount and I keep it for investment.
That's the financial discipline you have maintained in your life, that at least 50%, at least this much amount I should be investing every month.
And so may one thing I would like to tell you, 3 years back, I had a plan to buy a house, you know.
Okay.
But once I read that word,
Mm-hmm.
I quit that. I'm not going to buy a house.
Okay.
If I
Why is
would
that?
have not even that, I would have living in my own home. But once I understand the principle of buying house and how you get trapped, in that,
Yeah. The EMI
thank
trap.
God that someone guided me to read this read that book.
Yeah. So do you not plan to have a house, or do you not
Not
plan to buy a house
not
ever?
at all. Till the time I will get full amount to buy if I am buying of crore rupees house. Till the time I will not have cash or in my account.
Yeah.
I will not want to buy a house in loan. No, 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 not at all.
Yeah. And this is something, I believe a lot of people fail to understand. They believe that, being successful is, you're able to get a house early in your life, and you're able to get a car early in your life. But this power of patience and this power of waiting, that let me wait till the right time comes, till I have enough to, to avoid taking a loan, to avoid getting into that EMI trap, that I'm able to, spend the enough amount of money that I have. That is amazing. It's good that you have achieved that. That's lovely.
I'm sacrificing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sacrificing those all things in order to achieve the reward of my life. And that reward
Yeah.
would be I would be first generate multiple source of income, so that
Mm-hmm.
without worry about money I can buy a house, I can buy a car, because
Yeah.
one source of income can buy my that house, that car, the things okay I want to possess material things in my life. So
Yeah.
I want to generate multiple source of income,
Okay.
right? And then I can, when I will get retired, I want to be retired after 45 or 50, not like 60 or 70.
And what do you plan to do after retirement? Do you plan to roam the world?
Yes. I have bucket list travel around the world and fulfill my all desire without worry about money. Oh, I
Money.
don't have money, I cannot travel the world, I don't have money, I can't buy this thing, that is no. That is why I'm sacrificing, that is why I'm controlling my mm, mind. Don't
Mm-hmm.
buy things, just keep it,
Yeah.
invest it. And the moment you will you will nurture your all the investment, after 10 years or 15 years it will give you fruits, multiple
Yeah.
fruits.
So you believe that it is all gonna be worth the sacrifices that you're making now.
Yes, yes. If you
Amazing.
want to achieve your dream, you got to sacrifice. If you're not sacrificing, either you can sacrifice
Mhm.
your dream. If you're not sacrificing, you can sacrifice your dream.
Yeah,
Dream will go away from you if you are not sacrificing. Or
that's
if
true.
you want to, sacrifice the temporarily the things that makes gives you pleasure,
Mm-hmm.
like buying house. Till that, if I'm buy house today, next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I will be happy. Oh, this is my own home. But later on, I will be miserable because next time I feel, oh, I need more, big house better than this one, a luxurious better than this car. I need to buy a better lifestyle, and I will keep taking loan and keep, buying those all things. But that is the no, no financial intellect. There is no true financial intellect.
That is not a financially smart decision.
Yes, 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 yes. You can say.
That's
No,
amazing. So, do you have an influential person or, somebody you look up to?
yes, I said books. These are books. My influential person. I listen to the people who are who is already achieved the goal I want to achieve, the dream I want to achieve. I listen to those people.
Hmm. So, do you have anyone that's your favorite, or maybe one of these authors that's your favorite?
My author, Robert Kiyosaki is, I think, I watch his, podcast, his YouTube videos,
Mm-hmm.
how to become rich from scratch,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
From a street, you can be multimillionaire. Just you have to learn the skill, investment, these all things.
Okay. So, if you were to make that's the topic we have for today. If you were to make one of these people your best friend, right? Who would that be? Like, would you like to make Robert Kiyosaki your best friend?
No, I would
Okay.
not make. My best friend would be Eric Thomas. He's motivational speaker. Oh my
Okay.
God! When I listen to him, no, he inspired me up.
Okay.
Right, Eric Thomas, Tony Robbins, Gary Vee. Uh, so because on the other hand, you have financial intelligence, you have knowledge. Most of people, after possessing so much knowledge, they don't take action.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
Right. So on the other hand, I need some pumped up so that I can, after acquiring those all knowledge, I can go and put into marketplace.
That's nice. This is something that happens with me a lot. When I have too much knowledge about a particular thing, or when I think about any action too much, when I give something too much thought, I just tend to not go for it. So this is something that happens, if I have a job opportunity, right? And I think about, should I go for it? Should I do this interview? Should I not do it? What is gonna be the pros and cons? Am I gonna get enough, increment, or am I gonna get enough, financial benefits? I tend to sabotage the
Hmm.
entire situation and not go at all. So, this problem of self sabotage, I think a lot of the youth is dealing with this right now, because we have a lot of information or a lot of things, but that too much information stops us from taking any action.
True, 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 true.
So, having such a best friend would help you, prevent
Yeah.
this sabotage.
Yes, yes. He will kick me out. Go and take action.
All right. That's amazing. So, but would there be any disadvantage of having such a friend? Because that'll be too much energy always. Would that not bog you down?
What? Sorry, repeat the question.
So, if there's a friend who's always, encouraging you to take an action to go ahead, would that not, be too much energy after a point? Would that not be overwhelming?
No,
Okay.
because your environment shapes your future.
True.
The people you hang out with, the
Mhm,
things you read, the things you watch, listen to,
mhm.
right? I make sure if you talk to me every single day for half an hour in next 1 month, you will be get pumped up. Yeah, I can
I
do
am
this.
already pumped up after this session.
Yeah, and nothing is impossible.
That's
So
true.
because what? Let me share something like with the quantum physics.
Mhm.
Everything is energy,
Mhm.
right? The way you feel. One more point here. Thinking is the language of your brain, and
Okay.
feeling is the language of your body. The
Mhm.
way you think and feel create your state of being,
Yeah, that's true. That's
right?
true.
So if you'll talk to me every day
Mhm.
like this kind of topics, right? I am feeding your mind with a positive energy,
Mhm.
with a positive vibe. And when your mind will be fit, your mind control your body,
Yeah,
right? And once your mind control your body, it's ask your body to go and take action.
that's true.
Because I'm feeding your mind with the positive energy. And where
Yeah,
energy goes, attention flows and result occur.
yeah.
Right. So that is why we say surround yourself with good content, good
Good
people.
content and good people.
Right.
Good content and good company is the key of life.
Good company. Yes, 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 yes. And that's what I try to do. I have many
That's
books, I
fantastic.
listen to podcasts, these all things.
That's fantastic. And it's so good that you have, sorted the basic, you know, rubrics of life, I'd say. You know how to process things, what type of people to surround yourself, what type of content to surround yourself with, and that's amazing. I hope you're able to maintain that for the future as
Yeah.
well.
And Samya, I would like to tell you here, I
Mm-hmm.
have so much of faith in my life. After
Mm-hmm.
5 years from now, 10 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
I would achieve my dream, the quality of life I want to live. I have confidence. I have faith in me
That's
because
amazing.
because I have what integrity,
Mm-hmm.
right? I believe the way I spend my time. I believe if in order to achieve my dream life, what I needed to do, and my integrity says that you can do it.
That's fantastic. You have an intuition in you, then gut feeling that yes, you are on
Yes,
the right path. That's
yes,
fantastic. All the very best, and I hope that all these things it they become true, and you are on the correct path eventually. That's fantastic. All
and
right.
and, and
Yeah.
okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, no. Please go on. Please go on.
I wish we had more time, right? But
But we don't actually. So I was just gonna give you a quick feedback, and then we can
sure,
wrap it up. Yeah.
sure.
But you can go ahead with what you're saying. Please
No,
complete.
no, no problem. Go ahead with the feedback.
No, I can still give you a few more minutes. So please go on with what you were saying.
Okay, okay. So what I was saying that I forgot. Uh, I forgot.
Okay. It's all right. So
No.
I'll go ahead with the feedback. If you remember it later
Mm,
on, tell me. So
mm.
you are, as I already said, your energy is very contagious. So you are a very lovely speaker. So people do want to have conversations with you. People do want to sit for long and engage in interesting discussions, which is very good because that reflects a lot of self confidence, which is fantastic. But this also proves to be it has a different side where you have too much to say. There's so many ideas in your head that just come off haphazardly in front of the person. So if you're listening, if somebody's listening to you, there's just too much information in front of them all of a sudden, right? So this is something we need to work upon. It is good to have a lot of things to say, but at the same time we have to streamline it so that it comes one after the other. Yeah.
Yes.
So for this is something that I tell everybody. Always remember a 10-second rule, that whenever you have to say something, think about it in your head for 10 seconds. that, how can I say it? Do I have points? Do I have enough points to say it? For example, you were telling me about when you were telling me about the mind brain action thing, you know a point just came in between, right? So if you would have taken those 10 seconds, think about enough points that, okay, which is the point I want to put first, which is the point I want to put second, based on the level of emphasis, right? So that will give you, this is something that will also help you in your Toastmaster speeches, right? Because then you will be able to deliver your ideas more conviction, with more conviction and with more emphasis, because you have processed them before you were able to deliver it, right? So, and if
Yes.
you're able to do that, we're good to go.
Okay, nice.
All right. So
That's
how
it.
you can practice that, give yourself topics, or give yourself conversation ideas, like after the session, if you would want, while maybe when you're doing laundry, or maybe when you're cleaning your room, when you're doing some mechanical work, you're going out for a jog, give yourself a topic or think of a conversation starter, that, okay, if somebody is wanting to have a discussion with me about rich dad poor dad, what is it I want to say to them, which is the most important thing that I want to put first, which is the second important thing, so in those 10-20 seconds, process that and then deliver it.
Oh, nice. Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Great.
right, it was great talking to you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye, Soumya. Have a good night.
Have a good night.